Stories are in the eyes of the beholder. My name is Osadumebi, and every week I usually tell you a short story written by a Nigerian writer or author. But this is Series Week, where I tell you a story over the course of 2 to 7 consecutive days. Basically, however long it takes to complete the story. Series Week will occur once a quarter, and the stories featured will still be written by Nigerian writers and authors, but will either consist of a sequence of related episodes from one story or a set of stories linked by a common theme. That's the long and short of it. So without much ado, this Series Week is a set of stories linked by a common theme. Romance. And it's written by William Ifeanyi Moore. Today's story is the second, and it's titled Bill and Sandra on Beauty. Catch up on yesterday's episode for the first story and listen in tomorrow for the third one. It was the type of day you would imagine out of a book. Warm weather, blue skies, and crisp air with a gentle breeze. The perfect condition for a waterside cocktail date. As far as first dates went, Bill thought this one was definitely one of his best ones. Actually, he only refused to rank it his best because he would rather live in denial than admit that a girl he had initially not thought much about could charm him with what came off as effortless ease. So, is this like a date? He asked in between sips of his strawberry daiquiri. I would answer that question, but I just cannot get over your lady drink. And you cross your legs. Is there something you're not telling me? She smiled and winked at him. Very funny. You see, if I was not already aware of how sneaky you are, I would have fallen for that. You are going to answer my question. And there is nothing wrong with my drink. This stuff will get you wasted. He uncrossed his legs, unsure if it was a reaction to her joke or him just being tired of crossing them. Ooh, I really thought I was going to escape that. She chuckled. Yeah, right. Nice try. But I don't get it. It isn't even such a hard question. He set his drink down on the table. She paused for a moment to compose her answer. Well, yes, it is a date. I mean, that is typically the case when two people who are not really trying to be friends hang out, right? How do you know I'm not trying to be just friends? You could be standing in my friend zone right now. He flashed a smug smile. Nice try. But you were the one that just asked me if this was a date. So, damn it. You got me. She watched him in a somewhat distant manner. Then, as if out of the blue of her mind, she blurted, What do you think of me? He paused. I don't understand. Like, in what aspect? Well, let's start with the easy part, shall we? Do you think I'm good looking? Are you even allowed to ask that question? Like, shouldn't it come from me as a compliment? Oh, please. I don't care too much for rules. So, do you find me beautiful or not? She flicked her hair in mock exaggeration. If you insist. He smiled. Aesthetically speaking, I am sure that mathematically you have near enough perfect facial symmetry. And as for your body, let's just say you could carry twins on those hips and will never run out of milk. Did you know attraction is very much correlated to how fit a person looks for child rearing? She was not sure why she was blushing over his rather nerdy rendition. A yes or no would have sufficed, but I'll take that epistle. Well, I didn't really have an answer to the question, so I decided to answer another question. I don't understand. She shot him a puzzled look. You're pretty. Very pretty. But it is not the same thing as being beautiful. She reflected in silence. How so? She asked. Well, anybody can be pretty given the right set of genes, sociocultural standards, brilliant makeup skills, or a very good plastic surgeon. But beauty, on the other hand, cannot be bought. Are you saying beauty is not something you see? Precisely. It is something you feel, like art. That is what makes it subjective. What's that popular saying again? He squinted to jog his memory. Please don't burst an artery, she teased. I believe the saying you're looking for is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's the one, thank you. I cannot even tell you why something or someone is beautiful. It just is, or they just are. So, you see beauty as an idea? I suppose you could say that. So, you don't yet know if I am beautiful? No, not yet. But you already pulled the beauty string in my heart. I only need time to confirm it. He smiled. You're such a charmer. They both laughed for no reason. William Ifeanyi Moore is a seasoned writer, editor, and digital marketer with a passion for empowering creatives to thrive in the modern world. With extensive experience in ghostwriting, corporate storytelling, and digital branding, he has helped writers and brands alike amplify their impact. As the convener of the Black Tree Writers Academy, he champions African writers by teaching them how to navigate the business side of their craft. A decolonial thinker and advocate for independent artistry, William's work bridges creativity and strategy, offering fresh perspectives on storytelling in the digital age. If you've got a story you would like to be featured on this podcast, or a published book you want to make into an audiobook, send an email to info@osadumebi.com or send me a message at Osadumebi on either Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or X. I look forward to collaborating with you. And if you've enjoyed this week's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and tell someone, everyone, that stories are a good escape for a few minutes each week.